In this video, I will explain how we make the program lab 7-11. Before we start 7-11, I want to remind you programming lab 7-6 already we did. In this lab, we did insert and delete one element from the array with keeping the sorted order. When we made this program, all elements after the index position or deletion position must move forward or move backward one position. It is kind of a subtle work to make a code, and also it requires the time-consuming work. In this programming lab 7-11, we will use the vector instead of array. The purpose of this lab is to feel how it is convenient when we use the vector instead of array. The first work of this lab is to insert the new element in integer vector. We are going to make the integer vector with 10 elements, and all elements are generated by the random numbers. After making this vector, we call the function sorts to have a sorted order. Hence, now it's ready to insert a new item. To insert new values, we will have the usual input. In this example, we will use the value 22 as a usual input. And now all we gotta do is to find the position to insert. In order to insert the value 22 with keeping the sorted order, we have to insert it between 21 and 25. This position can be found like that. During the vector iteration, if we find the first position that the value is greater than the inserting item, that is the inserting position. Once you found the position, now just call the member function insert with the found position. The found position must be iterated. This value should be used as a first parameter of the insert function. After that, do we need to move all elements after the insert position? Absolutely no. The member function insert manages all things we have to do for this insertion. So it is a more convenient way than when we use the array. The second work we have to do in this lab is delete the element from the vector. This work is more easier than insertion works, because when we find the deleting position, we will use the member function find instead of any loop structure. We cannot use the find function when we insert the new item, because the find function will return invalid iterator when we call the find function with the value that is not in that vector. For example, when we call the find function with the value 22, the find function cannot find the value 22. It will return the value vector and. In case of delete, the deleting item must exist in the vector. We will use the function find to find the delete position. Once we found the position, we call the member function erase with that position. We don't need to do any onerous work to delete item. And here is the source code, and you can download the source file from my GitHub site. All things you have to do in this lab is to make two functions. The first is insert vector and second is the delete vector. Now let's get started to make this programming lab.